This usually works.
All performance issues.
Why Loki's scepter didn't work on Tony Stark. Everyone thinks Loki's scepter failed because it hit Tony's metal arc reactor. But that's not true. The scepter doesn't need to pierce skin. It sends out mind control waves from the Mind Stone. The real reason it failed, Tony had already replaced his old reactor core with a new element, one designed from Tesseract blueprints made by his father. That new element could resist Infinity Stone energy. So basically, Tony's arc reactor became the first device ever to block the Mind Stone itself. No wonder they call him a genius. Number 2. Did you notice a weird pattern with Doctor Strange in the MCU? Whenever he asks someone for help, that person ends up dying. After his car accident, he goes to the Ancient One. She helps him, but dies. In Infinity War, he asks Iron Man for help against Thanos, and dies. In Multiverse of Madness, he asks Wanda to protect America Chavez. She helps, and dies. Even a variant of himself dies after helping him with the multiverse. So basically, in the MCU, anyone Strange asks for help doesn't survive. Number 3. Did you know there's another Avenger who lifted Thor's hammer? And nope, not Captain Perfect Jawline America. Remember Age of Ultron? Everyone's trying to lift that hammer like it's leg day. Tony fails, Cap almost does it. Thor's face, absolute panic mode, and then Vision walks in like, here you go, and casually hands it over. No drama, no lightning, just robot swag. Everyone's faces were like, wait, did that toaster just do what we couldn't? So yeah, Vision was worthy, because sometimes it's not about muscles, it's about motherboard power, baby. Number 4. So here's a Marvel detail nobody talks about. People still think Hulk saved Iron Man in Avengers 1, but that's not true at all. Hulk just caught Tony when he was already falling back to Earth. Anyone could have done that, even Thor was right there. But the real hero who saved Iron Man wasn't Hulk, wasn't Thor. It was Jarvis. When Tony went through the portal with the nuke, he was losing speed in space and wasn't going to make it back. But then Jarvis made a genius move. He detached Tony's shoulder plates, giving him extra thrust so Tony could re-enter the portal before it closed. No Jarvis equals no Iron Man. Remember that. Number 5. Do you know why Thanos suddenly removed his armor in Infinity War? Throughout his conquests, that golden armor was his strongest protection, powerful enough to let him fight like the Hulk, even without any Infinity Stone. He wore it for years during battles across the galaxy, but the moment he crushed the Tesseract and placed the Space Stone into the gauntlet, after already having the Power Stone, he took the armor off. And this wasn't a casual move, it was a calculated one, because once Thanos had 2 Infinity Stones, he wasn't a normal warrior anymore. He could destroy planets, teleport anywhere, and survive almost anything. In simple words, he didn't remove armor, he removed the last piece of his mortality. Number 6. Veronica, Tony Stark's secret third AI, keeps a 24/7 watch on Bruce Banner. The moment Banner turns into the Hulk, Veronica instantly locks onto his gamma signature. No matter where Hulk is on Earth, Veronica reaches him in under 60 seconds, deploying 4 deadly systems: the Hulkbuster armor, an unbreakable titanium cage, toxic gas rounds, and high-voltage electric shocks. And yet, Hulk still turned Veronica into scrap metal. Subscribe for more. Number 7. Did you notice how Null might actually come back in the MCU? After Venom dies and Codex is finished, the post-credits scene shows something crazy. The military kept a tiny part of Venom. And guess what? It's free now. Bonded with a cockroach. Eventually, Venom will bond with Eddie again, even if he's not the same as before. But the real twist, after Peter dies in Spider-Man 4, this leftover part of Venom will bond with Peter to save him, which will recreate Codex. Once Null finds out, his next target is Spider-Man. That's when Spider-Man and Venom team up, and yes, all the Avengers join the fight. Number 8. In Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, did you notice something crazy? Half of the movie, Shang-Chi never changes his clothes. The same jacket he wears in the bus fight scene in San Francisco. He keeps wearing it all the way to China, and even till he reaches Talo. That's because it's not a normal jacket. It's actually a reversible jacket. One side red and grey, and the other side brown and blue. Shang-Chi finally takes it off only after reaching Talo, when he transforms and gets his new outfit. Number 9. You think you've seen everything in Marvel Zombies? Wrong, this one's spicy. Final battle, zombies everywhere, blades slicing heads like a discount sale. But blink once and you'll miss it. On his sword, Khonshu's reflection. Yep, Moon God. That means Blade wasn't fighting solo. He got a god upgrade. God powers come with god problems. So who stopped him? Thor, Hammer Guy. Because only a god can kill another god. Number 10. Did you notice what Galactus does the moment he arrives on Earth? He doesn't attack Franklin immediately. Instead, he bends down, pulls up a tree, and sniffs the dirt. Why? Galactus isn't just a cosmic villain, he's one of the 5 divine beings, a god who feeds on planetary energy. That sniff? He's checking if the planet belongs to another celestial, so he doesn't anger a god. And he's also rating its nutritional value. Yep, Galactus can literally smell how tasty a planet is before deciding to devour it. That's a hunger even Thanos can't compete with. Number 11. Ever noticed how almost every Spider-Man villain wears green? Vulture, Mysterio, Green Goblin, and even the upcoming Spider-Man. Brand New Day villain, Scorpion, is green too. And if you look back, even comic villains like Doc Ock, Lizard, and Sandman followed the same pattern. There's a reason for this. First, color theory. Spider-Man's red, and the perfect contrast to red is green. Second, printing history. In the old comic days, red and blue inks were cheap, so heroes got them. But green and purple cost more, so villains wore them instead. That's how Spider-Man's enemies became the most iconic shades of green in comic history. Number 12. In the final battle of Iron Man 2, you might have noticed something strange. When Rhodey fires a missile at Whiplash, it doesn't explode. It fuses instead. Why? Simple. Rhodey didn't use it properly. Missiles like that need plenty of distance to build up speed and detonate properly. But in the movie, Rhodey was way too close to his target, so the missile didn't have time to arm itself. That's why it fused instead of blasting. Number 13. Ever wondered who the oldest superheroes in the MCU are? Let's count down the top 3. Number 3. Captain America, Steve Rogers, born July 4th, 1918. After Endgame, he goes back in time, lives with Peggy, and returns to 2023 at 83, making him 187 years old today. Number 2. Wolverine, Logan, born October 12, 1832, is 191 years old, a bit older than Cap. Number 1. Thor, the Asgardian god. Thor is over 1,500 years old, making him the oldest active superhero in the MCU. Number 14. Did you know a few seconds in the Deadpool and Wolverine movie finally confirm a famous Spider-Man theory? The theory goes, at the end of Iron Man 2, the kid wearing Iron Man's helmet who gets saved is actually Spider-Man. Now here's the proof. In Deadpool and Wolverine, when Deadpool meets Iron Man's assistant Happy, there's a brief shot of Iron Man and Spider-Man's photo. Next to the photo is a helmet, the same helmet the kid wore in Iron Man 2. Photo plus helmet equals confirmed. That kid was Spider-Man. So yes, the MCU just finally confirmed this fan theory. Number 15. Have you ever noticed Iron Man drinking a greenish drink in multiple movies? Why was he drinking that? In one scene, while arguing with Pepper Potts, she asks him, "Did you drink alcohol?" But it's not alcohol. Tony was being poisoned by palladium in his chest arc reactor. To reduce the effects, he drank liquid chlorophyll. This works like a therapy called compilation, which helps reduce excess iron in the body. Number 16. You might have noticed this about Iron Man's nanotech suit. Tony has to tap his chest to activate it. But Spider-Man and Black Panther, their suits turn on automatically just by thought. And remember, Tony made Spider-Man's nanotech suit himself. So why not his own? The answer is in Iron Man 3. Tony has a nightmare, and his autonomous suit activates on its own, even attacking Pepper. After that, Tony realized fully automatic suits are too dangerous. That's why his nanotech armor only activates manually. Even a genius like Tony Stark knows some control is better than none. Number 17. Do you know what makes Black Widow's sacrifice in the MCU so special? Iron Man gave his life to defeat Thanos and save the universe, and he saw his victory before dying, leaving him peace. Loki sacrificed his freedom so Sylvie and the multiverse could live. He knew his sacrifice brought hope. But Natasha, she gave her life hoping the Avengers would win and the dusted people would return. She never got to see it happen. Her act was purely selfless, unseen, and one of the most heroic moments in the MCU. Number 18. Zombie Iron Man doesn't make sense at all. And here's why. In What If, we see Tony Stark already turned into a zombie, but the episode never shows how he was infected. We clearly see Captain America getting bitten by Ant-Man, but there is not a single scene explaining Iron Man's infection. He just appears as a zombie, out of nowhere, and Iron Man's suit is almost impossible to break. It's made of titanium alloy, nanotech, and high-strength composite armor, and it has advanced AI defense systems. Forget zombies, this armor has survived alien attacks, repulsor blasts, even Thor's lightning. Zombies cutting through it? No way. And let's be honest, Tony Stark is too smart to lose like this. He built Ultron, fought Thanos, escaped space, created time travel, and we're supposed to believe a random zombie got him. Tony would scan the virus, analyze it, and escape before getting infected. Number 90. Did you know the 10 rings can make someone basically immortal? Shang-Chi's father used them for thousands of years, never aged, never lost his youth. Now, those same rings are with Shang-Chi. Think about it. Asgardians like Thor live around 5,000 years, but with the 10 rings, Shang-Chi could live 5,000, or even 50,000 years. That's not just powerful, it's insane, MCU-level immortality.